Hello, Spinner94 here, bringing you a very old Wi-Fi battle. This was actually the first Wi-Fi battle I ever recorded on my verse recorder, and you can certainly see how I've changed from the battler I am now to, well, what I was then. I'm probably it's probably still a bit rusty, as I say. I need to get back into playing some more recent battles instead of uploading these older ones, but hey, oh, what can you do? Anyway, so he's going to lead off with his Blastoise, and I'm going to lead off with my Sableye. Of course, this Sableye is going to just go for the Fake Out. Yes, I was running a physical Sableye at the time, with Fake Out, Will-O-Wisp and stuff like that. So I go for the Will-O-Wisp here, which is an incredibly stupid play, because this thing's obviously going to have the natural cure, as it hits me up with a Dazzling Gleam, but luckily for me, I am bulky enough just to live it. I could have sacked off Sableye here, but I was wondering, is it worth sacking off or is it worth staying around? So I withdraw Sableye, because Sableye can be useful later on. Pranks to Will-O-Wisp can be incredibly useful. As it goes for Dazzling Gleam again, because I didn't think they'd want to go for a poison move. So obviously I'm just faking that I've got a Scarf, and I'm, Scarfed Air Slash. So this person's obviously not going to want to stick around for too long. So I do go for the Air Slash, but I'm actually a bulky leftovers set. So this person falls for the trick, unfortunately, and I go straight for the Air Slash and take a good chunk of this thing's in. Now, however, if unfortunately we reveal the leftovers, it's not what I wanted them to go into, but anyway, this thing's going to Mega Evolve here, and unfortunately, the lack of speed, this thing must have had some slight speed investment, because it does manage to outspeed my Togekiss. Goes for the Flash Cannon here, boom, hits me up, and does a good chunk of damage, but luckily for me, I am a bulky, and I mean bulky Togekiss. Togekiss is a naturally bulky Pokemon anyway, but this Togekiss is bulkier than most of. It's just max health and max defense. There's nothing in the special attack, I don't believe. So I withdraw this Togekiss and I go into my Frank here. And Frank is beautiful just the way it is. It doesn't need a Mega Revolution. Frank kicks some ass. I know it's a girl, but hey, you haven't seen Frank in real life. Oh, that's a joke between me and my mates. If he sees this video, it's gonna freaking kill me. So anyway, Frank's just gonna do its thing out here and go straight for the Thunderbolt here. And I don't get the Paralyze. This thing has got the Quick Claw and does move first, but probably would have moved faster than me anyway. Earthquake's going to hit me up quite a lot of damage here, but Frank is bulky enough to take that damage. Eats a Citrus Berry, and I go for the Confuse Ray. Yeah, this is a Confuse Ray set. Confuse Ray is a very tricky move, with Confuse being 50-50. Even on special attackers, that 50-50 chance not to attack is well worth it. Yeah, I can see why Swagger was banned. So I go for the Thunderbolt here, and that ends up getting rid of that. So luckily for me, before I did manage to get the Paralyze on the Bishop before, which I needed to do, because those steel moves can be a pain. So this Roserade takes a good chunk of damage in that Signal Beam here. This set's just nothing but attacking move, apart from the Confuse Ray, get as much cover as possible. So I don't know why I Power Gemmed here. I believe I predicted a switch here. This match was certainly a while ago, but Frank certainly did his job here. So Frank, good work. You did very well there. I was quite proud of the Frost there. That's why I decided to record this battle, and Frost certainly put its work in there. So I go into Togekiss. I knew I was going to get hit by a poison move. Luckily for me, it's only Venoshock, but that still does a good chunk of damage. If it was Sludge Bomb, I would have been dead. So this is probably got Toxic Spikes on this set somewhere. Oh yeah, that was a stupid play by me. Lucky my opponent didn't just go for the raw power move, or I would have been definitely dead. So this Bisharp comes in, even after Frank's dead, the Aftermath's going to go in with the Paralyze. So I'm praying for the Paralysis here as a Roost, but unfortunately this thing goes to the Iron Head and does completely wreck my Togekiss Bisharp. Not a Pokemon you want to be underestimating, even now to this day. So I go into my Infernape, and I'm going to go straight for the Fire Punch, because nothing resists fire on his team now. And he does go into Hawlucha, which I should have predicted. I should have predicted it being the fighting type, but I get the burn on this Hawlucha, so this Hawlucha does not scare me anymore at all. And I do manage to outspeed this thing and go for the Thunder Punch. So this probably wasn't an Burden set. This was probably one of those weird bulky Hawluchas that were popular right at the beginning of X and Y. I don't know why bulky Hawlucha was so popular. Just stick with a sweeping set. So anyway, this match now is just going to be a bit of a stall fest as I triggered my Snorlax. So it goes for the Psychic here, hits it up, and goes for a Fire Blast. This Snorlax is actually max health, max defense, not special defense, and I go for the Yawn. The idea of the Yawn set is to make people switch out and stuff like that, and I'll go for a rest. And the thing is, I keep thinking, obviously Snorlax is an incredibly heavy Pokemon, so I remember when I was first thinking that Heavy Slam, as you're about to see here, would do a lot of damage even though it's a resisted hit, but that does absolutely nothing. I reckon this thing has had to have some defense EVs. I mean, I know Bellelfox and the bulkiest Pokemon, but Snorlax has a decent attack, so I do go for the Surf here, and that shows it definitely shows my inexperience back then running on Snorlax, but I get that critical hit, which certainly does matter. So he goes into this Bisharp again, and I go for a Surf, and don't do too much damage, just I go for a Heavy Slam again, and I'm just wanting to whittle this thing down, because I'm not wanting to switch out. I want a clean switch into my Infernape to sweep this, basically finish off this match. So I'm just going to keep going with the slam, and I think he was predicting something to switch in there, go to the Stone Edge, but of course that does nothing. So goes to the Stone Edge again. Still not quite sure what my opponent's predicting me to do here, but I'm just going to stay in and just keep heavy slamming this thing to death. And it does finally get paralyzed, and I go for a heavy slam again. So yeah, it's pretty awesome seeing Snorlax just sit there and do absolute work. It's just, oh, just great, absolutely great. So I go for the Surf again, do another good chunk of damage, but unfortunately this thing is, I believe, does finish me off with a Fire Blast here. Boom. Yeah, it does finish me off with a Fire Blast here. I believe, oh, that wasn't even a crit. Wow, that's really poorly made back. Oh my god, I need to make a new one of these. So I go for the Thunder Punch here, finally get rid of this thing, and that's that. This poor opponent defeated. So thank you for watching this match. I'm going to get some more RAS matches definitely uploaded soon. So thank you for watching. If you want to see more matches, like, share, subscribe. It helps out a lot. Say thank you Chantel again for that awesome fan art. It was linked in my other video. It's great. Thank you for everyone who's helped me out with this channel. Just everybody in general. All the subscribers, all that stuff. And yeah, definitely going to get back to some battles. Thank you very much for watching. And of course, have a nice day.